Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. There he goes again.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. A carry here for Wright. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Second and 7. They'll look to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They face second down and 7. That one incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll run with Wright. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They run again with Wright. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down. a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Track 60. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Come on. Set.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. He was trying to get back to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
70 range. 70 range. Here we go. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Throwing now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On second down, here's Wright. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fielded at the 9. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey! Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Tiger, come 19. Warriors 70.
He's going to let this one go deep. He is in. Touchdown, Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get them 5 yards. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground here again. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On the give, it's right. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards. So not quite first and goal, it's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now a give on the ground. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
70 Lions! Hey, hey!
They'll turn and hand this one off. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
60, F-18, Pioneer! 70, Timberwolf!
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Second down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. It is picked up by the defense. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6. But he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an ear.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll look to throw. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Now, faking the give. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Slot receiver, headed right. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
19 tight.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Dolphins are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff, running right. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Go.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Bronco 80. Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Like it, 18. Set. Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man left side. It's caught. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. In motion comes Walker. They'll look to throw here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Going up top. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. In motion comes Walker. Throwing now on first and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
42 yards on the play. First down, Ravens.
Here we go. Shot.
Tight end on the move left. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will get just a bit closer.
Ravens 28. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Lion! Warrior 70!
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He's going to try it here again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. There's that man again, another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one complete right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now, faking the give. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes